When Retta does the eyes, how is that written in the script? The eyes, you know, the eye thing. When you look at the camera. Yeah.
Yeah.
You have that thing, like, can
That's not written.
Can you guys zoom into her eyes right now?
Please. You can't write that.
You know what's interesting, though, since you bring it up, is we almost never write into the script when the characters look at the camera. Almost never. And it's very interesting to me because every character has a different relationship with the camera. And like you almost never look anymore. Very, very rarely. Yeah. And I think the reason is because generally speaking, looks to camera are like, oh, you caught me doing something that I didn't want you to catch. But Leslie is so uninhibited as a person and is so like lives out loud kind of that there's no reason for her to ever be ashamed of what's happening. And like when Pratt looks at the camera, the look is like, you're my best friend and we're sharing this together. Look at me, buddy, you know, like, and like when Tom does it, it's like, check this out. Like, you know, and like everyone does it, and when Aubrey looks at it, it's, you know, it's like this. How dumb. But like, it's so interesting, but she's right. We, generally speaking, don't write that in at all. It's like actor's choice, and sometimes they do it and sometimes they don't, and generally speaking, they're all in such command of their, you know, instrument that they do it only when it's funny or interesting.
When Donna does it, it's like, did you see this jackass?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, there's a lot of that. You almost never do it.
No, I'm just happy when the camera's on me. But
no, Jerry.
Jerry does not. No, I really actually I did a talking head in the birthday Sweet 16 episode, and a lot of people were like, he never does a talking head.
Yeah.
What is he doing? Yeah, but yeah, and then I got to be in a bathtub.
Dean,
we should have cut that. We should have cut that talking head.
You should have cut it. Yeah.
No. I'm just saying, Jerry, you know, doesn't do a lot of talking.
You know what would have been funny?
Also the talking head you did in Hunting Trip.
Hunting Trip, yeah. And you ran.
And I ran.
Yeah, right on the gunshot.
A funny prank would have been to cut you entirely out of your own birthday. That would have been awesome.
Producer's cut.
Yeah, producer's cut. The producer's cut is 9 minutes long.
Now, speaking of Jerry, in season 2, he mentioned that he had 2 years to retirement, so I'm a little concerned.
So am I. No,
he's only 16.
Why don't we ignore that topic? There are writers and show creators here. They don't need to remember what happened.
We're auditioning people.
Yeah.
We're looking.
Jim, you should point out that your character is much older than you are in real life.
Yes, let's get that out there.
Yes.
Yeah. Jerry had a Sweet 16.
Jerry's 64. You are?
49 when it was written, just turned 50.
Okay, so you're 50.
Yeah.
So.
But I look amazing for 64.
Yeah.
I look like shit for 50. But for 64.
The best thing, though, the best thing in that whole episode is we were laughing on set that we've made Jim 15 or 14 years older than he really is. And then in the scene where Leslie's planning the party, she says, yeah, Jerry's turning 64 this year, and Pratt improvises, he's only 64. And then we left it in the cut. So mean, so unnecessarily mean.
Yeah.
Well,
Best conference room scene ever.
We had a writer on staff who was in one of our shows, and we put in the script. He's really like 32. His name's Harris Whittles, and we put in that he was like, we put in that he was 36 or something.
Yeah.
He was furious.
So angry.
Remember that name, America.
Yeah, but they jumped me 14 years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a lot. And I had to be. I'm about 25 pounds overweight. And so because, and except something funny, Retta?
Jim, I gotta tell you.
Give or take 64 years.
Jim, I got no sympathy for it. It happens all the time. I played Rachel McAdams' mother.
Yeah.
I was 7 years older than her. I played her mother. I don't want to hear it. I'm on
Television adds 140 pounds. Everybody knows that. No, and I'm also a very hairy person. And I said to Amy, we were in the makeup trailer, and I'm like, Amy, you're going to see some things.
Yeah.
It's not going to be good.
And I said, it's nothing I haven't seen in my dreams.
Exactly. And it's been very interesting ever since.
Yes.
So, Jim, I'm disturbed that we now know too much about you.
Way
I'm
too
sorry.
much. I know.
But
huge penis, though.